So I have yet another SSR analysis video for you guys, and today we are going to be taking a look at Turles as well as Bardock, and I believe that these are the last two World Tournament rebirths, so I hope you guys are having a great day as always, and if you do enjoy today's video, consider leaving a like and subscribing if you are new. But let's go ahead and get started with Turles. And before, he honestly wasn't necessarily the greatest unit, especially when it comes to World Tournament units in particular, but now that they've improved them through, you know, the rebirth, he could actually be a very good unit on that Extreme TEQ team, and of course I will be going over why he is that good in a few moments. But his leader skill gives free key and a 30% attack and defensive boost when HP is 30% or above, so obviously this is to all types. He causes supreme damage and has a high chance to stun. His passive skill gives him free key as well as a 60% attack and defensive boost for 7 turns from the start of the turn. His link skills are Destroyer of the Universe, Saiyan Warrior Race, Prepared for Battle, First for Conquest, Big Bad Bosses, Shattering the Limit, and Nightmare. His 12 key multiplier is 135%, so honestly when the Extreme TEQ lead comes out, he is going to be a very good unit, and one of the reasons why is because he has several very good attack links. Granted, he doesn't necessarily have the greatest key links for that team, because, I mean, I'm pretty certain that the only other unit apart from Turles that has the Prepared for Battle link and is an Extreme TEQ type is Saiyan Bardock, so if you don't have him, he isn't necessarily going to be linking too well. However, he is self-sufficient, so he himself shouldn't have too many problems super attacking, and keep in mind, on the optimal team, you're most likely going to be having the leads every single rotation, or the lead every single rotation, and then maybe merge Marsu, and I'm trying to think who else, Saiyan Bardock, so this guy is going to be a floater, so it's not exactly going to be too much of a problem. But I have to say that I'm surprised that they didn't get rid of, you know, the restriction on his passive where it runs out after a few turns. But keep in mind that after the attack boost that he gets, well, attack and defensive boost that he gets from his passive goes, at least he still has the chance to stun. But again, the problem with this is that the lack of key links kind of make it hard for him to super attack anyway. So him being self-sufficient definitely would help him out massively. But because of the way that events work, so to speak, or because of the way that teams work, he should be able to get through most events without too many problems, thus allowing him to keep his passive. But to quickly go back to his attack links, he has Big Bad Bosses and Nightmare, which are two very good attack links, and of course he's going to share that with units like Merge and Marsu. I would imagine that the new lead is going to be having that as well. I'm not too sure if Bardock has Big Bad Bosses. I think he has Nightmare, I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, do let me know in the comment section. And his chance to stun is most likely around 50% like the other Turles units. So it's still a good chance to obviously stun. And because of how high his defensive stat is, I've said this multiple times before, because of how high his defensive stat is, when you take into account the double leader skill and of course the 60% defensive boost that he gets from his own passive skill, he should be able to tank relatively well. And another good thing about this guy is that he actually has a farmable super attack. So if you want to go ahead and do that, the option is definitely there. And I believe that the event is currently there on global. So the opportunity is definitely there for you to go ahead and farm a super attack if you are on global. And I would honestly suggest that you do it now, just because the event doesn't come back too regularly. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see how well he works on that team, but I would imagine that he's going to work super well just because of how good his card is overall. So let's quickly move on to Agility Bardock. His leader skill gives free key as well as a 30% stat boost to Agility and STR types. He massively raises his own attack for 1 turn and he causes supreme damage. He gives 2 key to Agility and STR types, and I'm pretty sure that the boost that is stated here is for himself, not all allies. I could be wrong. The wiki tends to be wrong from time to time, but anyway, onto his links, he has Saiyan Warrior Race, the Saiyan Lineage, Team Bardock, Saiyan Pride, Prepared for Battle, Shattering the Limit, and Family Ties. His 12 key multiplier is 130%, which is probably not that great. So the thing that interests me about this Bardock the most is the fact that he massively raises his own attack for 1 turn. You see a unit like Gotenks as well massively raise his own attack when you get the 11 key super attack off. So does he get that 100% attack boost, or is it slightly lower, is it slightly higher? I'm definitely interested to find out how much of an increase it actually is. But to be honest, his link set is pretty standard for a mono agility team. It's not exactly the craziest thing in the world, but of course because of the way that his passive works, he is still going to be giving 2 key to agility types. So basically when this guy is up, he shouldn't have any problem super attacking. But to be honest with you guys, both of these units are pretty damn decent. To be honest, it's kind of hard to say whether or not he is better than the other support units until I see how much of an increase that massively raises his attack actually is. But if you do know, let me know in the comment section down below as always. But I hope you guys did enjoy the video. A bit of a shorter one, but I still hope you guys enjoyed it regardless. But as always, I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you all in the next one.